We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied up at 2 goals apiece. Steps across the blue line. Can't keep a hold of it. Puck scooped up by Raquel. Takes a shot. Big time stop.
Bobrovsky's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Forsling's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Pass save with ease. Moves it to Reinhart. Looks to pass it to Tkachuk. Oh, look at the pass. Routine pass save made by Chari. Handles it along the blue line. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Mantha's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And that's intercepted by Bennett. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Bennett's got it in the defensive end. And now it's over to Marchand. Makes his presence known on the ice. The Panthers have it now. Pushes it across to Heinen. Quick feed to Malkin. Shot. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Bobrovsky.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
Pittsburgh's won the draw in the neutral zone. Florida's got the puck along the boards. The Panthers pick up steam and are on the attack. Brassel's moving the puck through his own zone. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, they do it again.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Bobrovsky.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have a look at the bench, and you know that the team is bumped.
Well, a big face-off coming up here, and you're looking at the personnel, Cheryl. I think it looks like the bench is shortening.
Well, yeah, it needs to shorten. You're trailing by 1. You got to find a way to get some offensive production. Who better to get out there than your top producers?
Dumps the puck in. The Penguins have it against the wall. Quick pass to Crosby. Shakes himself free. Fantastic save.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
Well, when you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to should do, and he finished right through the wall.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Takes a shot. He scores! Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal. This is a great goal. I mean, maintaining puck possession when you're getting jostled and shoved. I know as a defender, I used to poke in the back of the leg or right in around the pants. Just do everything you can to push your opponent off balance. Well, that's the case here, but unfortunately, he has another idea. He executes all of his skills, including that balance to take it to the net.
The Penguins have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
Shot! There's a great save on an excellent chance there. And it gets over to the wall.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Oh, what a save in front! Slides it diagonally to Verhaeghe. The Penguins take possession in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Here's a short pass to Malkin. Takes the pass.
Malkin's been leading the way offensively, James, and everyone's kind of looking to him. He has 3 points in the game, and the puck's been like magic on his stick.
Picks up the puck.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
Pittsburgh's got it now. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Cutting to the front of the net. Jostled off the puck. The Panthers take it along the wing. Drills them. And kept that one out of the net.
Jari's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Lusterani. Levels him with the hit. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Feeds it over to Rodriguez. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Trailing in this one, they have pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. And into the wide open cage, it's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
The Penguins have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Good stand-up hit on the play. Oh, no, what puck scores! All over the rebound and tucks it into the goal.
And you definitely got to be aware when he's on the ice, because you know he's coming, and you know he's going to lay out a huge hit to separate you from that puck. So you got to be ready. That turnover, although he's not getting credited with the point, he is the reason the puck winds up on his team's stick, and the goal is a result.
Florida's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James,
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Moves it to Barkov. Slides the puck over. Florida's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Centering pass in front. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers.
The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage switch to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
The Penguins have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. Barkov's won the draw at center. Slides the puck to Kachuk. Fires it. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Florida's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Penguins win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Florida's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Kachuk. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Penguins are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Up by one late in the third period, and you take a penalty. It's got to be your PK unit and your goaltender who have to come up big.
They've got the extra attacker out there, and Cheryl, we know what this means.
Well, they have to get possession with that extra player on the ice. They look to win that draw and convert on their opportunity.
And we are all over with this one. And the losing streak continues despite the fact that this was a game that was theirs for the taking.
Yeah, and it's extremely frustrating, right? You felt like you could have had it. You came out on fire, and you just weren't able to capitalize and get it done. So you're going to have to figure out a way to reset here, James. Easier said than done now. You can feel the energy just zapped out of this group.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.